Welcome to County Report this week. I'm Aquanet Crosby. Thank you for joining us. Coming up in the next half hour, how the Maryland Biolab is motivating the next generation of female scientists. Plus, a bridge is dedicated in memory of a beloved local high school principal. And later, there are graduations galore going on for Montgomery County seniors. We'll tell you where you can upload and view the photos. But first, with shovel in hand, Executive Ike Leggett broke ground for a project that will revitalize downtown Wheaton. Lorna Virgili has more about how it will boost the local economy. Lorna?
Aquanet, this parking lot will transform into a 14-story building with underground garage that will be housing about 6 government agencies.
One, toss. This is an exciting day because many people did not believe that we would make this type of commitment. As you can see from the community's reaction, they had some skepticism about whether or not the county would make this type of investment and come through, and we have. And we're going to have an exciting project. We started. We're bringing in a large number of county agencies that will be here to help in terms of the employment base that I think will give Wheaton a real shot in the arm.
The county is making tremendous infrastructure investment in Wheaton.
There's been a lot of work, but really the community has been extraordinary in waiting for so long. But I think the time is right, and sometimes things just come together. I think this is an amazing project. I think it's going to provide an answer to so many different needs. And I can't wait. I can't wait to see it done. I can't wait for the ribbon cutting.
Construction is estimated to last 3 years, and the business community around the Wheaton Triangle has been very vocal about staying in business.
It's impossible to have a construction project of this magnitude without having some impacts. So I have said to our county officials, you will take care of these people to the best of your ability, right? So parking is an issue, so we're finding alternative parking spots. We're going to do everything we can to minimize the impacts and lay the groundwork for a more prosperous Wheaton for years to come.
The building will house the Maryland National Capital Parks and Planning Commission, the Department of Permitting Services, the Department of Environmental Protection, the Mid-County Regional Services Center, and the Department of Recreation, among other agencies, bringing hundreds of government employees to downtown Wheaton by 2020. For County Report this week, I'm Lorna Virgili.
And now Louisa Montero joins us in the studio. She is the director of the Mid-County Regional Center and will tell us more about the next steps for this project now that construction is underway. Thanks, Louisa, for being here. Tell us about those services that are in the building.
Currently in the Mid-County Regional Service Center building, we have Gilchrist Center, which offers ESOL classes and citizenship classes. We also have adult behavioral health services and Mid-County Ministries, which is a food pantry. And of course, my office, the Regional Service Center. We will all be relocated as this construction gets underway.
What's also very exciting is that there's going to be a town square. When is that going to happen?
Well, the town square is part of the construction project, and so it will get underway as this is phased in. And what's exciting about it is it's going to be a place for the community to come out and gather and be together, to see theater performances, hear music. It's going to be a great place for people to come together.
And what are you telling folks about coming out while the construction is underway?
Well, what's super important is that because of a construction of this size and complexity, it's an interruption. And what we're trying to do is to really encourage people now more than ever to come to Wheaton to really take advantage of all of our diverse restaurants, our dining, our shopping. Come to Wheaton now. This is the time to come and support the businesses there.
Thanks, Louisa, for being here, and we appreciate you bringing us up to speed.
You're welcome.
The Montgomery County Planning Department crew was also at the groundbreaking. We find out what planning officials are saying about the new Maryland National Capital Park and Planning Commission headquarters. Bridget Schwiso tells us more.
2, 1, toss.
A new 14-story mixed-use building will be home to the Montgomery County Parks and Planning Departments, among other county agencies, and will include a town square plaza and an underground parking garage. The MCPS-owned building is designed to become one of the first government buildings in the state of Maryland to be LEED Platinum certified. Among its green features are geothermal heating and cooling, integral solar panels, roof gardens, electricity generation, and gray water reuse.
By 2020, we hope that our offices will be here in Wheaton in a brand new LEED platinum building with a gorgeous plaza, public spaces, great hearing room. Really a very, very special building that will lead us forward into the next 90 years. And we also hope that it becomes a real landmark in Wheaton. Wheaton is a fantastic community. It has really eclectic, diverse group of restaurants and shops, and we're going to be right in the middle of it. And so I'm very, very excited that we're going to be joining the Wheaton community.
The project is part of a larger effort to revitalize the Wheaton area.
With more jobs here during the daytime, that will complement the many residents who are moving here. They see the amenities, the restaurants, the great vibe this place already has going, and by adding some office workers during the day, I think it's going to make it more of a 24/7 kind of a neighborhood.
The project is scheduled to be completed in 2019 with the Planning and Parks departments moving in 2020. Learn more at montgomeryplanningboard.org/WheatonHQ.
We'll show you more from Wheaton later on in the show. How to attract more women into fields of science, technology, engineering, and math is a major goal at the Maryland Biolab. Susan Kennedy shows us how they're making it happen.
Right, so let's say we're interested in developing a lactase pill.
These young women are working on science experiments not as a part of their regular required high school curriculum. They want to be here to learn more about STEM and if it could be the right career choice for them.
We'll get started.
I'm in love with science. I like doing science, and I plan on going to pre-med, but I might, go more on like the science curve.
Both my parents work in the biotech industry, so that kind of comes from them a little bit, but I also just love science, so I wanted to come today and talk with other women in STEM.
This STEM leadership workshop was put together by the Maryland Biolab and MedImmune AstraZeneca, a sponsor of the nonprofit. Currently, there are more jobs in STEM than in any other industry.
Is your guess right or not?
Leaders say it's critical to expose women to STEM at an early age through venues like the Maryland Biolab.
The whole idea of the MD lab is a really terrific idea. To show them that they actually, there is an option, is to go into science, that they can do it and have a hands-on experience on actually what it means to be in the science. And I think that's the fun part about it.
Well, I noticed when I was there, we had a really nice mix of young people trying out the different experiments. But, the real issue is encouraging women. I think we need to have a full frontal attack and continued effort to bring young girls and women and have them see what women can achieve.
And so now what you will need is also this. Right?
And these experiences can bring the subject of STEM to life.
I think it's good to prepare myself to know what I'm getting myself into as I get older. It's just good to start at a young age and just develop and know what I'm going to do when I get older.
We as women or girls think differently, and that's a good thing. We bring different perspective. It doesn't mean we don't know how to do that. We absolutely, need more women in STEM and more women in science.
In Gaithersburg, I'm Susan Kennedy for County Report This Week.
Coming up on County Report This Week, splash into summer the safe way with these water safety tips. And if you're planning to take Metro in Montgomery County, you'll want to hear about some of the upcoming changes to your ride. Those stories and more when we come back. History comes alive during Heritage Days weekend. Discover Montgomery County's historical treasures during this free county-wide event. The two-day festival offers visitors an opportunity to sample numerous sites representing the history, culture, and natural beauty of Montgomery County. So join us for Heritage Days all over Montgomery County. For more information, call 301-515-0753 or go to heritagemontgomery.org. Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Aquanet Crosby. It was a moving community memorial service held to commemorate 61 people who died homeless in the county over the past year. They were remembered for their struggles and resilience. During the service, a new initiative was announced. It's a campaign called Inside, Not Outside. Its goal is to find permanent housing by December for 242 people that are considered at risk.
We identified a variety of sources, housing vouchers that were available, turnover in vouchers. HOC has been a tremendous help. Many agencies have been enormously helpful here, and we had a shortfall of about $1 million. And then in the budget process this year, the County Council, the HHS Committee, the Planning, Housing, and Economic Development Committee, and then the full County Council said, we're going to prioritize that $1 million in our Housing Initiative Fund because we want to achieve this goal, and these individuals are those who really need to be our very first priority for public dollars.
There are almost 900 homeless individuals in Montgomery County. For more information about the Inside, Not Outside campaign, call 240-777-4595. Summer fun often involves heading to a beach or a pool. But with drowning being the second leading killer of children 14 years old and under, we want to remind you about the importance of water safety. The Montgomery County Fire and Rescue Services offers great tips such as never leave children unattended in or near water, learn how to swim, know CPR, pay attention to weather conditions, and always have a phone handy. To see the full list of tips, go to the website on your screen. A local business just earned some bragging rights for a job well done when it comes to recycling. Riderwood Village is a retirement community, and they just received the highest achievement award. This is all part of the Recycling Awareness Week, which recognizes businesses and organizations in the county that lead the way to reduce waste. The award was presented by Executive Ike Leggett and the Director of the Department of Environmental Protection, Lisa Felt. Riderwood took the top honor because their residents recycled more than 18 million pounds last year. They even went a step further by starting a program to recycle food scraps. Hats off to them. The next time you walk through the new West Side at the Shady Grove Metro community, take special notice. There are trees planted in concrete boxes. These aren't just any old boxes. Developers say these rain gardens help control stormwater runoff along the urban streetscape.
This tree is sitting in a bioretention facility, which is a kind of rain garden. So the state of Maryland and Montgomery County are cutting edge when it comes to how you treat the rainwater that falls on a site. And when you're creating an urban site like this at Westside, we really wanted to think about how we could capture the rainwater and do the treatment that's important for environmental sustainability in a way that was compatible with the urban streetscape. So this is a concrete box bioretention facility that has specialty planting in it that's designed to be able to tolerate wet roots and dry roots because it won't always be full of water, and specialty trees that are able to tolerate those conditions as well. And it's designed to capture the water that falls on the street, hold it, capture the water that falls on the sidewalk, hold it in a rain event, and then allow it to percolate into the ground. And so we're standing on right now a porous paver sidewalk that does the same thing. And we have in some of our alleys here, we have porous alleys too, where the water that falls in the alley can actually soak through to the ground. The state actually has very stringent stormwater management regulations that are implemented by the county. Where EYA had a role was coming up with the technique that we would use to capture and treat the stormwater. So because we didn't want to take half the site and make it a bioretention pond or do, bioretention swales that can quickly become overgrown and unsightly, we wanted something that fit within the urban context. And so the idea of creating these planter beds and planter boxes was something that we thought would be a solution that was compatible with that more urban environment.
For the past year, many of us have felt the effects of the Metro's SafeTrack maintenance program, but it's not quite over yet for Montgomery County. There will be one more week of inconvenience. Starting on June 17th through the 25th, the red line between Shady Grove and Twin Brook will shut down. 2 stations, Shady Grove and Rockville, will be closed. The rail service will be replaced with free shuttle buses. To get all the info about what to expect from Surge number 16, go to montgomerycountymd.gov/SafeTrack. Also beginning June 25th, ride-on bus fares are going up. For most riders, it'll now cost either $1.50 or $2 to ride the bus. To see the fare changes for all riders, go to rideonbus.com or call 311. Family and friends of Dr. Michael Doran, a principal at Wheaton High School for 12 years, gathered in Rockville to dedicate a bridge in his name. My MC Media's Mitty Hicks has more.
Those who knew Dr. Doran say he was an inspiration. Doran died unexpectedly in 2015.
It's hard to find a principal that both the staff and students love, and he was certainly that principal for us.
And those who didn't know him wish they had.
I didn't know Michael J. Doran, and as I read about him, I became disappointed that our paths had never crossed.
Dozens of Wheaton High School students, former students, staff, and the community, including Dr. Doran's wife and son, gathered on Green Place Terrace in Rockville to dedicate the bridge on Wheaton Parkway as the Michael J. Doran Memorial Bridge.
Dr. Doran's true and lasting legacy is not in the physical, but the metaphysical. It is in every administrator he mentored, every teacher he encouraged, and every student he joked with and stole French fries from.
Dr. Doran was a good man and a great principal, and I thought I'd come by to pay my respects.
Dedicating this bridge was former student John Glazer's idea after pitching renaming the bridge to the Rockville City Council.
The dedication of public infrastructure and facilities is not something we take lightly in the city of Rockville.
The Rockville City Council, Mayor, and Traffic and Transportation Commission had to review the requests.
Ultimately, the mayor and council unanimously voted last March to approve the naming request.
I'm excited that this many people were interested and wanted to come out to show their support for Dr. Doran. Dr. Doran made a big impact on our community, so I thought it was nice to find a way to recognize him.
Those who knew him say this bridge represents a constant reminder of how Dr. Doran helped to bridge a gap between his students and the community. In Rockville, I'm Mitty Hicks for County Report This Week.
Coming up on County Report This Week, we'll show you where you can view and upload photos of the recent MCPS graduation ceremonies. Plus, how this lucky student became Rockville's mayor for a day. Stay with us. County Report This Week will be right back. Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Aquanet Crosby. The Montgomery College Cultural Arts Center has hosted many renowned performers, and now one of the college's own has come back to rock a sold-out house.
To culminate MC's 70th anniversary celebrations, the Montgomery College Alumni Association has hosted a concert with world-famous contemporary band Betty. Betty is an independent band that has been featured on national and international radio, TV, film, compilation albums, and live theater. A full house came out to see the band, headlined by MC alum Allison Palmer.
We have a connection through our alumni coordinator, John Libby, and we not only got alumni but community members who are fans of Allison Palmer and her band Betty here to support the college.
Everybody you see is somebody you know, either somebody you were in a class with or a fantastic teacher, and it's just, the memories come flooding back. It's so fun.
While she attended MC, Allison co-chaired the program council, was a performer in the summer dinner theater program, and even DJ'd for the campus radio station. Her multifaceted involvement with the college can be seen as a precursor to her future artistic career.
The first seeds of my musical career began at Montgomery College, and it's fantastic that Betty, who's gone all over the world and has played for all kinds of audiences and all kinds of colleges and universities and elementary schools and high schools around the world, finally got to come back here and play at one of my alma maters.
Allison has been performing with Betty for over 30 years and has appeared in concerts with other historic artists such as James Brown, Patti LaBelle, and the B-52s. The multi-talented group, consisting of 3 female leads, has traveled the world bringing attention to women's issues and the struggle for equality.
I'm doing a project called One at One, 1at1.org, which I'm very excited about. It's just a way of keeping feminists engaged in the struggle.
For County Report this week, I'm James McLean.
Graduation season is now here. Thousands of MCPS students from the class of 2017 have or will receive their diplomas. It's a proud moment for both the grads and their parents. And if you miss any of the highlights, we'll show you where you can view and upload photos.
We're graduating!
Graduation season is upon us as more than 10,000 MCPS seniors don cap and gown to receive their high school diplomas. Many of the graduation ceremonies will take place at DAR Constitution Hall in Washington, D.C. These ceremonies can be viewed live via the DAR website. A variety of commencement speakers, from elected officials to entrepreneurs, will address the graduates and attendees.
You are all graduating from one of the nation's top schools.
On May 31st, school communities from Quince Orchard High School and Thomas S. Wheaton High School participated in their respective ceremonies. Students, staff, and families expressed excitement about their graduation day.
We're going to get a diploma that we've been working for 4 years for. Feels great.
Shout out to your parents, all right?
Yeah, shout out to them.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mom and Dad.
I'm super proud of you. I am.
Thank you, Mom. I love you.
And I love you. And I'm proud.
I just graduated. I feel so elated. Like, I finally did it. I have 2 titles because 1, because of my school, and 2, I went to Thomas Edison High School of Technology, and I did really well in my program, so I ended up getting a tassel for that.
I'm full of emotions. Like, I'm sad that high school's over, but I'm also super excited to go to college.
I'd like to thank all the teachers for helping us and keeping us in mind and making sure that we have everything we need to achieve our goals and graduate.
I think as part of the faculty, it's just a really proud moment. I know a lot of them. I know how wonderful they are.
Students also shared their plans for the future.
So as for my future, I'm going to finish flight school in the next 2 years and then attend Texas A&M.
I'm going to Towson, and I'm going to major in elementary education and minor in deaf studies.
In the fall, I'll be attending UMBC with a major in comp-sci and cybersecurity and a minor in business.
I'm going to go to college, learn more. I never want to stop my education. I always want to be learning.
Parents and students are invited to submit their favorite graduation snapshots to share on MCPS social media by sending photos to #MCPSgrad or to pio@mcpsmd.org.
We wish our graduates the best in their future endeavors. One lucky student got the chance to be Rockville's mayor for a day. Oh, and they put her to work. Rock 11 Now's Kathy Dantzler has more on her busy schedule.
Meet Samithia Marmreddy, 4th grader from Lakewood Elementary. Samithia's essay about inclusion and creating more shelters for pets was picked out from over 2,000 entries statewide. And for that great essay, she was appointed mayor for a day.
One word to describe today.
Amazing.
It's a contest for all 4th graders in the state of Maryland, sponsored by the Maryland Mayors Association and the Maryland Municipal League. And we do it every year, and it's a wonderful opportunity to hear what the children think and for them to give us great ideas. We're just really, really proud of you. You did a great job, and we had a wonderful day today.
Coming up on County Report this week, why the Taste of Wheaton was fun and bittersweet. Plus, help us find a good home for our pet of the week? Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Did you know there are more than 10,000 county government phone numbers? But there's only one number you need to remember for non-emergency calls, 311. MC 311 is Montgomery County government's online telephone information system. Need information? Have a problem or complaint? Trying to locate a county government facility? Call 311. The call center is open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. The website is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Aquanet Crosby. Well, we want to give you a little taste of what took place at the 22nd annual Taste of Wheaton. More than 24 restaurants featured mouth-watering dishes. Folks flocked to the Wheaton Triangle to sample international cuisine that defines that enclave. There was also music, a wine tasting tent, and carnival rides for the little ones.
This is our 22nd annual Taste of Wheaton. It'll be our last time in the space before we have this nice new town square coming soon. But we have, the Taste of Wheaton is about restaurants, and so we are here celebrating the restaurants and our other small businesses in the community. We have about 15, 16 food vendors that are here, and then nonprofits, about 20 nonprofits here, and we have some other diversions and, kids' activities that are going on today.
This year, the celebration was bittersweet. This is the last time the Taste of Wheaton will be held at the Triangle. As we mentioned earlier in the show, construction is underway to revitalize that area and a new building on that spot. Montgomery County Libraries is kicking off its annual Summer of Reading program. The theme this year is Build a Better World. It's a summer challenge of fun. Young children and teens can be signed up online or at their local branch between June 10th and September 10th. Now on September 10th, that's the deadline to finish the program and pick up earned prizes. Adults, teens, and children can join in and participate in all different kinds of programs.
This year we have included activities to include things where they would read and also learn to help prevent summer slide.
Register by visiting any branch or online at montgomerycountymd.gov/library. It's one of the best concert series around. Strike up the band because the Silver Spring Concert Series is returning to Veterans Plaza. The music starts on June 15th and goes through August 3rd. It takes place every Thursday night from 7 to 9 p.m. That's when the plaza's open air space becomes a music hall with live bands. Get up and dance to blues, the oldies, 60s and 80s. Oh, there's something for everyone. The annual event is sponsored by Live Nation, Discovery Communications, and the county's Recreation Department. The concerts are free and open to the public. For more information, visit the website on your screen. Now it's time to meet our pet of the week. Kathy Stanhope joins us from the Montgomery County Animal Services and Adoption Center with more. Kathy?
This is Short Fluff. He came in as a stray, and this is a prime example of the good that agencies like the Adoption Center here do. He was starving. He was skin and bones. He had a fever, and he's been nursed back to health, and he's ready to go to a good home. He's just about 2 years old. He's very, very sweet, and he's looking for a permanent home. Please give us a call at 240-773-5900 or visit Short Fluff on the web at montgomerycountymd.gov/ASD for more information.
With that, we close this edition of County Report This Week. Remember to like us on Facebook and to join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. We leave you with images from the Wings of Fancy Butterfly exhibit. It's going on at Brookside Gardens now through September. The display is a must-see for all ages. For more information, visit brooksidegardens.org. I'm Aquanet Crosby. Thank you for watching.